A USB that your computer accepts when it's plugged in. That's the idea behind the Rubber Ducky, a device that pretends to be a keyboard and runs whatever command is told. But this flaw wasn't in Rubber Ducky itself, it was in an Android app inspired by it. The Rubber Ducky was created in 2010 by a group of penetration testers from a company called Hack5. They wanted a tool to prove that computers automatically trust keyboards. If a device says "I'm a keyboard," the computer doesn't ask for permission, it just lets it type, allowing it to run custom code called Ducky script that type commands at lightning speed. In pen testing, this makes it a perfect way to show how quickly an attacker can take over a machine with just a few seconds of physical access. This went on to inspire an Android app in 2020 called Rucky. The name itself is a mashup of rubber and ducky. Instead of relying on dedicated hardware, Rucky let users perform rapid scripted keyboard attacks straight from their phone using an OTG cable, short for on the go, a connector that allows a phone to act like a USB device. But in September 2021, a vulnerability was found. CVE-2021-41096. Scoring a 7.5 on the CVSS scale, the bug let attackers tamper with encrypted payloads without the victim clicking, tapping, or even knowing. Nearly every public and development build of the Rucky app contained the bug, and because Rucky ran over a cheap OTG cable, anyone with a phone could perform Rubber Ducky style attacks. Rucky tried to protect his payload with encryption, specifically RSA. RSA is one of the most famous encryption systems in the world. It uses two keys, a public key that locks the data, and a private key that unlocks it. That design has made it a cornerstone of online security for decades, but Rucky's implementation was flawed. It paired RSA with outdated settings, ECB mode, which doesn't scramble patterns, an old padding method, which has known weaknesses. Together, these made the encryption look strong on the surface, but left it wide open to tampering. And here's how the attack chain worked. Step 1. Locate the payload. The payload is the script that app will type later. That file could live on the phone, in a public repository, in a cloud backup, or on an exposed server. Step 2. Modify the payload. The attacker replaces a harmless script with a malicious one and re-encrypts it, so the app will still attack the file. Rucky's encryption was implemented insecurely, which is what made this possible. Step 3. Prepare the device. Make sure the altered payload is actually on the phone or removable media, so it will be available when the device is connected. Step 4. Connect. Now the attacker, or the victim, plugs the phone into the target with the OTG cable. The phone presents as a keyboard, and the operating system accepts it. Step 5. Auto-executes. The compromised payload runs and types commands automatically. The system treats the input as trusted keyboard input. Step 6. Post-exploit. From there, an attacker can create admin accounts, install backdoors, steal credentials, or install persistent malware, and then try to hide the traces. When the flaw went public, it didn't create a single massive breach, but it did trigger a lot of alarm. Developers and red teamers immediately flagged the risk. The common advice, if you're on Rucky version 2.2 or earlier, assume compromise, and many teams paused using the tool while they audited payloads. Proof of concept demos and forum chat made the danger real, even without confirmed mass exploitation, enough to dent Rucky's reputation and force people to rethink how secure payloads are shared. So while there's no confirmed cases of the exact flaw being exploited in the wild, Rucky is popular with penetration testers, hobbyists, and yes, the occasional hacker. The flaw was patched about 4 to 5 months after it was uncovered by a security auditor, a pretty standard turnaround for a small open source tool. It wasn't until January 2022 that the fully tested stable version 2.3 dropped. The patch swapped out the outdated RSA ECB setup and weak padding for a modern cipher mode that finally scrambled patterns and enforced safer padding. When version 2.3 landed, some pen testers jumped straight back in. Others took their time, double-checking that encryption was truly fixed. But for most, the release was the green light to start trusting Rucky again. Rucky did teach us a few things. Even hacker tools need strong security. Just because something is built for professionals doesn't mean attackers won't target it. In fact, that could make it more tempting. If your tool can inject keystrokes into a system, you're essentially handing it full control of the target machine. Weak security anywhere in that chain is an open invitation for attack, and when a tool comes with a feature labelled secure payload, it's easy to let your guard down. But as Rucky proved, names alone don't make it safe. Rucky is a powerful pen testing tool, but the bug in its code proved how quickly testing tools can be weaponized if their security fails. Secure doesn't mean untouchable, and if you're too focused on breaking into other systems, attackers might already be breaking into yours. That was CVE-2021-41096, one for the archives. And if you enjoyed this, we have new CVE breakdowns every week. Subscribe so you don't miss out. And don't forget to like. I'll see you in the next one.